this is Philippines. Good morning. So our topic this morning is all about positioning and other mysterious explain. But before that, let's introduce ourselves. I am Norwegian Picolod.
I am Tita Claire Esmeralda.
I am Carjun Sumarado.
I'm Nedalit here.
I'm Yus Dasha.
By the way, we are Rockford. Okay, so let's start with the unique selling proposition. Unique selling proposition or USP is a feature that sets a product apart from competitors. So the USP is the specific features that set a product apart from its competitor. So this concept was introduced by Rooster Reviews and Reality Advertising. So to establish a strong USP, businesses must compare their product with competitors and identify one feature that no one else offers. So this unique quality must be promoted single-mindedly to build recognition and differentiation. So these are some well-known brands have successfully implemented USP in their marketing. Can you clean your breath while it cleans your teeth? The Colgate and spring your living goes to KFC, then the mint with the holes of Cogomet. So these short catchphrases highlight a brand's unique feature and make a lasting impression on consumers. So positioning today's theory. Positioning is exactly what your common sense tells you it is. Your position should reflect where you fit in the market, what differentiates you from your competitors, not merely in fact but in the minds of your potential buyers. So it's not just about what the brands offer, it's also about how consumers perceive. In fact, perceptions can sometimes be more influential than reality. So the positioning statement. A positioning statement is a short, clear statement defining market position, not a slogan but can align with one, guides brand communication and customers interactions. So a positioning statement is short, clear message that defines where brands fits in the market. It should not be confused with a slogan, though sometimes they can align. The positioning statement serves as a guide for all brand communications and interaction with consumers. So positioning from A to B. Position A, current perception of your brand. Then position B, desired perception in the market. So businesses often start at position A, which is how customers currently see them. The goal is to move to position B, which is where they want to be. So this shift happens through effective branding, strategic marketing, and customer engagement. So key factors in positioning. Advertising choices, where and how the brand advertises, language and tone, the style of communication used in customers, brand presentation, the design, layout, and customers' experience. So each of these elements play a role in shaping the perception of the brand. Be similar but not identical. Find a unique ways that sets you apart. To sum up, a strong branding relies on having a clear USP and a well-defined position in the market. The key to success is being similar but not identical to competitors, finding a unique ways that sets your brand apart. So research your positioning. Once you have decided on possible positioning for your product or service, it's sensible to research them and see which of them your target market finds credible and appealing. So, importante is sa tuwa if mag-build ka og mag-build ka og stars, so kailangan ato at yung kanan atong pangitaw is ang iyahang target market if ang kuan ba sa area ba sa imong tuturan is kanan kuan na kayo siya kana expose kay atong product.
Yes.
Accordingly, a number of lines were written, each reflecting a different position. The best DIY store in town, consumers appreciated that the stores were not DIY outlets, so this was seen as inaccurate. The idea of improvement store, consumers thought this dealt only in superlative, which were glib and self-congratulatory. The store for top quality home improvements and value for money prices, consumers thought this was not distinctive. It was overused priceology, nor did it appear credible. People expect to pay a premium price for quality. The home improvement store where service really is personal service. The idea of service was good news, but not enough products had to be good too. Find out what the trade has always known. People had mixed feelings about the trade. The store traditionally used by the trade heard the same negatives argued by the previous trade line came up, though in a better sense because of the use of the word traditionally. Made to last by us, sold direct to you. This conveyed that the company was personally involved in the marketing of the products as opposed to being an importer. So, mo siya ang magsatag sa mga ng characteristic or area in a different person. So, general advertising and positioning. First, what the advertising is intended to make the prospect know. Two, second, what advertising is intended to make the prospect feel. So, sa jud ang kuan niya purpose, what is your kuan? Sa imo kuan sa advertising, so dapat ang mo ikaw mi kanang kung jud guys sa imo advertising na sa para mabot kami dito ang description and others.
Next is the 11th step to success. A hierarchy of marketing thinking. The 11th step to success, a hierarchy marketing thinking are very important because these provide essential para sa mga businesses. It provides a clear path and organized para sa mga businesses para ma-understand nila ilang customers and also mas ma-grow pa ilang businesses. Like, success ng good, it requires steps, clear steps para mahimo ko siya. So these are the 11 steps of success. First, business mission. Second, business objectives. Third, marketing objectives. Fourth, marketing strategy. Communication objectives. Communication strategy. Advertising objective. Advertising strategy. Creative strategy. Media strategy. And last is contract strategy. So the first one is business missions. What are you trying to achieve? So unsa gid imong purpose sa imong business? Why your business is existing? So unsa imong mga main goals or mga mission dira? Just like for example, ang imong product is skincare. So gabali na kag skincare product. So unsa imong purpose? Unsa imong mission? Like pwede nga imong mission is to provide an affordable but quality ng mga skincare product. Kumbaga, there is a business mission, mo imong overall purpose bitaw. Next is business objectives. What are the specific results you want to achieve? So, unsa imong mga specific goals na gusto mo achieve in a certain period of time? Pwede siya mga big goals nimo, like for example, making profit or mas malong pa imong business or mas maging popular. Third is, example ani is kay gusto ka nga by the next 3 months kay makasell ka og mga 1,000 ka skincare or dili kaya maka-launch ka og another 3 new stores na po within the end of the year. Next is marketing objectives. These are goals for marketing, specifically what marketing must achieve to help the business. So, kaning marketing objectives kay naka-focus na siya on reaching customers. Hindi siya nakasupport sa imong business objectives. Pero kalagyan na, mas nag-focus siya sa market. Like, kung saan yung gusto nga ma-achieve in terms of marketing. Example sa mga wall sales baka dira or dili kay kadang sales or more ng mga followers bitaw sa imong mga Facebook page para mas makagain ka og income. Next is marketing strategy. Strategic plan to reach target customers and meet objectives. Dili sa marketing strategy mo niya mga strategy or mga actions na ang sa imong himuon para bitaw mas ma-promote or mas maka-attract ka og customers. Like for example, mag-create ka og social media, dito ka mag-post para mas aware sila unsa nang skincare nimo or unsa yung mga benefits ana. Or dili kaya magkuhan ka og mga promotions like buy one get one free or mga discounts nila para mas maka-attract ka og customer. And lastly is the communication objective. They might be tell to your customers and prospects that you care more about them, which is why you get them added value. So, kani siya kay mo nimo kung saan mo ma-deliver yung message sa imong mga customers. Like, for example, like, imo collect ko ng ilahang mga email para dito ka mag-send o regularly updates o kung sa man ang mga bago sa imong product or dito nimo i-set ang imong mga promotions or unsa pa diha.
Number seven, advertising objective. Define what the advertising aims to achieve, such as informing consumer about added value, build trust, and pursuing a relationship with both prospect and experienced consumer. Advertising objectives, it's not just about selling a product. It's about what you want your advertising to do for your business. For example, increase brand awareness by 50% in 6 months, generate 1,000 leads in the next quarter. Improve customer satisfaction score by 50 points. These objectives should align with your overall business goal. Important to take note. Clear objectives guide your entire advertising strategy, ensuring all your efforts are focused and effective. Next is advertising strategy. Select appropriate channels such as TV, public relations to convey message, use promotions to build a database, and direct mail or phone calls for personalized engagement. This guides or how you achieve your advertising objectives. It details the channels you will use to reach your target audience and the specific tactics you employ. For example, multi-channel approach using social media advertising, influencer marketing, email campaigns, and public relations to each abroad audience, or a focus strategy using direct mail to target high value customer. Nine is creative strategy. Determine the tone of your voice and style for communication, ensuring advertisement and meetings are clear, engaging, and audience specific. This focusing on the message and how you communicate it. It involves determining the overall tone, style, and visual elements on your advertising materials. The goal is to create something memorable and engaging. Uh, Next is media strategy. Identify the best media outlets. Sample given TV channels, specialist press to reach your target audience effectively and strategically. This focusing on where advertising will appear. It involves selecting the most effective media channels like AV, radio, print, online, social media, and etc. to reach your target audience efficiently and cost effectively. Example, targeting a specific demographic group with ads on particular TV channel or using social media advertising to reach a younger audience online. Important to take note, a smart media strategy ensure your advertising reaches the right people without wasting resources on ineffective channels. The last is contact strategy. Plan when and how to communicate, tailoring approach to each customer based on data insight to maximize response and influence. This outlines how and when you will communicate with your customers. It's about personalizing the customer experience based on data insight. For example, sending personalized email campaigns based on customer behavior using CRM data to tailor messaging or following up with leads through phone call. And important to take as strong contact strategy foster relationship with customer increase engagement and improves conversion rate. It's about moving beyond one size fits all marketing.
So, how to understand your customer business? So, first is talk to your sales or telephone people. Sit on their sales pitches, listen to their convention speech, customer talk. Um, sit with sit with them and listen to how to think of customer and care what customers are saying. And number two is go shopping in a street market at least once a month while you are at it go and sit and prod but prod up and listen to ordinary people. Um, so when you sa street market side of Kamantangan, look around and see how people shop, how they act, also see in the PC bars or pub, and just listen to how regular people talk and what they care about. And the last one is that invest regularly and group discussion among your customer or street interviews get your 80 people involved in this. So spend money to organize group, talk with your customers or like small projects or institutional one thing sa mga the stick that where you ask random people for their opinions and thought.
aware. The remaining two ways to survey your choice of media and your timing. Where and when will relate your questions. A better way of talking it is that you give your buyers more opportunities or excuses a reason to buy. They will study of them and the characteristic will help you produce opportunities. So when or where, gusto na ang timing mo na iwan mo sa ibang customer. It's a new hire example since you first get a customer hour and writing to you really appreciate your business and like to make you the following offer. Within these examples, they include that this business which will learn and when where to offer opportunity to our customer, and it's a way to make them feel that we're care of them and they're important to us. So ano sa kung saan perfect timing o asa? So example na ko is kanang mga midnight sales or hatag sales. Diba is ikaw ang sa company is kung na sa ano sa ang timing na ano yung mga prospect or meet yung mga prospect. Example, kaya ilahang pa-discount. Diba, is makaguna ka na, ay mo, ako po sa, ulit ko kayo na, ay discount ka, ay 10% less, na ay 50%. So, ato na sa mga customer, even though na niya, ato na sa mga daw, sa muhang first day mo na discount, is nakakapalo na, pag-out mo, balik ka rin sila kayo, kung na sila na, kasi bumalik dito na, kasi nasa natin yung discount na, lahat ko kapalit ako, favorite ka, so, na ay, hindi siya, kung mga customer na wala ng ato, so balik sila kayo, kung sila na ay discount. Even though na wala discount, pero makatos sa sila store, so nakailinsin na kapalit ka sila, so yung mga baliton nila na wala silang balon na, makalit sa hindi ka paliton. Yung muna sa midnight sale, ang muna sa sales, or discount na ay mga yung gamit mo na yung mga prospect. Where your money will do most good. Clearly, your customer are only affected by the communications you finally make. The customer is not interested in or even aware of all the effort and money which will use the communication. So, isuan mo ang iyong karga ng presyo mo sa sakto or kanang mukha o benefits. So, di ba, as ikaw, kung sakto ka po ang customer, di ba, kung isa magiging customer na binigilahan o na ay ka ng discount, diba? Makita niyo mo, nagtagaan mo value kung ikaw ang employer, ikaw ang iya sa company, or panguna ka, as ikaw ang entrepreneurship, panguna ka na, dapat tagaan mo yung value ang inyong customer or benefits sa ilang kapatuan sa inyong company. So, like example ako is itong pag-tour na mo sa Cebu. Is na, for example, is ang restaurant nila is, gadget ka na, makita dyan mo na like effort sa ilang customer. Like sa lahang birthday or celebration, anniversary or kanang mo. Sa ikaw naman, birthday mo sa biking restaurant, di ba na, gusto mo lang, service mo sa birthday. Sa biking parangkaan, sa birthday mo ka naman, sila pag umuna na mo andin sa mga birthday, sa kayo naman, maghatag sila o pa sa birthday, o pa kanang kung sila sa mga birthday. So, effort kayo sila,